Hello, hello, lovely people. What's going on? I'm Liza Quin. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back, as I always say. Today, we are checking out Ariana Grande's live performance of 34 plus 35. Clearly, I understand that this is of a sexual nature. I had to do the math. Yes, I had to do the math. So let's go ahead and check it out.
You might think I'm crazy, the way I've been craving. If I put it quite plainly, just give me them babies. So what you doing tonight? Better say doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a thing tonight. But I don't wanna keep you up. But Shuma, can you keep it? Cause then I like to keep you up. So maybe I'ma keep you up. Oh.
So if you see, there's a close-up of when he's playing, and you can also hear it, that it sounds like what we would call like programmed or sequenced sounds from the record. So it doesn't sound like a live drum kit, and that's because he's playing, there it is right there. Okay, so right there you can see, so what that is that he has his sounds programmed, and basically he'll upload the sounds that are the same as the record, as the recording that you're used to, so that he can trigger those sounds live. Just a little tidbit there so you guys know.
So I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy.
Yeah.
You know I keep it squeaky, saving on my energy. So can
Wait.
you stay up all
Okay,
night?
this is a good place to pause. The lyrics are great. Let's go over this real quick. I know I'm here to look at mostly the vocal performance, but I love this. I'm discovering the lyrics to the song, and they're great.
So I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. You know I keep it squeaky, saving on my energy.
I've been eating healthy, drinking coffee. You know I keep it squeaky. Oh, I thought I lost a nail. I think it's great, though. It's great. It's super sexy and cool. And clearly she's talking about the flavor of her lady bits. And I'm all about it. By the way, what I love most about this, from a vocal standpoint, is the groove. Right? So it's sort of just like everything's just kind of grooving on top of the groove, and that little sort of like percussiveness, that little what we call like staccato feel, that's not easy to achieve because it requires control, because she's doing it where it looks like it's no big deal, it's effortless, but her pitch is really precise and she's just right in time. So that's something good to practice if you're practicing your agility, or verses like that.
You know I keep it squeaky, saving on my energy. So can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35.
This is clearly an uncensored
Can
version.
you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35. So
Oh, dope. Okay, so the bass player is playing a synth bass. And so he was playing his bass during the My Hair performance, and he switched over to what we call a synth bass. And that's to go with those programmed drums so that it feels like a pop record. So I think that's a really nice choice, actually.
So you drink it just like water, and you say it tastes like candy. So what you doing tonight? Better say doing you right. Watching movies, but we ain't saying things tonight.
Yes.
So I don't wanna keep.
See how she just glides up there? As I say every time I watch her, she never pushes or strains. She's got great technique.
I don't wanna keep you, but Shuma, can you keep it?
So right there, when she adds like some air there, or like a little what we call like a pop float, where you just kind of let the voice go there. It adds a lot of dynamics. It's obviously very sensual, which is what you want for this kind of record, but it gives you a lot of different textures and flavors, and it's nice. It's very pleasant to the ear.
Cause then I'll have to keep you up. So maybe I'ma keep you up. Oh, but I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy. You know I keep it squeaky, saving up my energy.
So on this pre-chorus, she does this great, these little sort of falls. I'm always trying to remind people that those little nuances really add a lot, and they might go by sort of unperceived, like at first, like you might not really realize that it's even there, but when you go back and you kind of dissect it, it makes a huge difference. So allow yourself to kind of have those sort of natural feels. Think about like if you were really having this conversation, this intimate conversation with someone on the phone, you know, what kind of inflections would you make? So she's great at that.
So can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35. So can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 34, 35, baby. So baby, you might need a seatbelt when I ride it. I'ma leave it open like a book, I'm
nice.
beside it. Even though I'm with you, you could hit it like a side chick. Don't need no side dick, no.
so many great things happening here. Okay, I need to pause it so we can go over this. So many great things happening. So that's that agility that I talk about a lot when I watch her performances. So this is like a rapper flow. Right? If you were to sort of have a hard time having the agility that she has on this, you could sort of just approach it like that first, right? Just mumble your way through it. You just want to make sure you're in time and that it feels sort of like light and easy and you're just kind of bouncing right through it.
It's an 8 version of earthquake, 4.5 way I make the best shake. Put it down heavy, even though it's lightweight, baby. So we started at midnight.
Woo!
Go to the sunrise, done at the same time. But who's counting the time when we got it for life? I know all your favorite spots. We can take it from the top.
So if the closer you can get it to just sort of speech level, the easier it's going to be to sort of control and have that pitch accuracy during those moments. So she does that just so beautifully because she's right in time. You want to bob your head. If you're not evoking that in a song like this, you're not giving it the vibe that you need to. You maybe need to work on that flow.
I know all your favorite spots.
Even the musicians are, they're grooving with it because it just feels good. She's enjoying herself. Ooh, and we're back in the chorus. Guys, it's something that's really important is, do you notice that she's not gasping for air? She's in control of how that air is coming and going. You know, and for those of you who are not into singing but like watching singers, it's something that you can kind of appreciate when you watch them, is to sort of know how much work goes into something to make it look that effortless. Sort of like when you see an ice skater and you're like, oh yeah, I can do that triple Lutz SoCal flip flop floppity blip. But you can't. You get on the ice and you bust your ass. That's what it's like with singers. If you can make your audience think, oh, I can do that, then you're doing it right.
30 for 35. So can you stay up all night? Fuck me to the daylight.
Love this melody.
30 for 35.
Yes. If you notice, she's not squeezing. It's just a ah. So if you were to just go ah, ooh, ooh, just sort of make a sound, that's the voice she's using. So try it. See if you can do it too. Change is pretty. Oh, this is, like I said, oh my gosh, like I said in the My Hair performance, this is so grown and sexy. It is just musically tasteful and just so well executed. What a vibe. Oh, I love this so much. I can't even begin to explain.